Introduction. My book Timeless Tweets 2000 of May 2021, which contains a commentary on life and over 2,000 tweets, is presented as videos in YouTube. This is one such video. Video 22 Chap 8.2, 41 to 55, and Chap 4.1, 51 to 55. Conviction is proof of crime. Acquittal is no adequate proof for crime. Certainly not proof of innocence. Usually this point is missed. If we lose one lakh, we lose sleep. If nation loses crores, we continue watching our favorite channel. No wonder our nation is what it is. Sometimes simple statements may convey momentous truths for all time, and these are the ones that become proverbs. One can't understand wide prevalence of corruption or thriving of corrupt officials/politicians. Millions so ignorant, dumb, or powerless? Even truth, golden as it may be, has its limitations. Can't tell that, at any time, to anybody, or before anybody. Much less in same tone. The risk in frankness can be more serious than can be fathomed at the moment. Truth can be bitter or better than falsehood, but that shall not be the criterion for choice between the two. Masses only can achieve results in a democratic society. The isolation of intellectuals in a democratic society is natural, as they are not available in bulk. Reaction to injustice, besides being a question of attitude, is also conditioned by capacity to revolt and other attendant conditions. In our country, corruption is the most widely practiced, least desirable activity, readily accepted as inevitable. No eyebrows raised ever. Wads of currency inside false ceiling in the citadel of power. A good example of how things are. There is a sea of diff between nothing can be done and something has to be done. One is defeatism/despair. Other is optimism/conviction. A suggestion, however laudable it may be, will not find acceptance if traces of personal interest are traceable therein. Man becomes fully mature, if at all, only at a very late age. By then all his children are already born, alas. Even when you feel you know, it is possible that is not all that you should know. This to know is humility, or absence of arrogance. Sometimes you are sorry you have forgotten, and there are times when you are sorry that you are not able to forget. Most things are to be enforced by law, not left to good sense of people. That is generally weak, lacking, or trampled by temptation. Our legal system is unduly soft on criminals and not so concerned for victims. Punishment is rare and mild. Victims suffer more than criminals. Corruption, though openly condemned as unlawful, is, in our country, accepted in private as inevitable. Some even consider it as a catalyst. If you wink at fault, that is corruption by default. If a person does something wrong, and you tell him that rudely, then you are not right either, for that very reason. Familiarity evokes a smile to start with. Beyond a point, the same familiarity breeds contempt. We curse TV for the intervening ads. But that is where they make money, without which they can't shower so much ent on you. Way of the world. Sometimes we are not able to forget what we want to. At some other times, not able to recollect what we want to. Revolt of memory. Bad habits are sticky. Easy to get used to but difficult to get rid of. Good habits are slippery. Difficult to acquire. But drop so easy. Color adds charm to illustration. Alliteration lends force to presentation. Boredom results when there is no work to do, no problem to solve, nothing else to kill time. So ironically, that itself becomes a problem. The journey through life is unidirectional. Not reversible or editable, no replay allowed, there is every reason to tread carefully. Usually facts are dull. Fiction is gripping. Leading questions can have mischievous intent, favorite and fertile ground for lawyers, at times with criminal intent. Income tax people are satisfied with knowing how much was earned. But how it was earned is even more amped from the social angle. Sorry for the break on TV means that ads knowingly inserted will come next. This daily ritual robs the word sorry of its meaning. Narration gets attention, oration gets ovation. A man's control over others diminishes with age. Natural. But if others' control over him increases, may be natural too, but that is irksome. In conditions of lasting sickness and resulting immobility, the pillow doubles up as safety locker as the only container under your control. When a person suffers intensely from a wrong notion, he will also be least likely to listen to anybody telling him that. What a tragedy! Resistance can be irksome and painful. Acceptance can be smooth and easy. But it is the latter that leads to perpetuation of all evil. Social media has a tendency to encourage/promote endless chatter. Fun and facts, sundry and otherwise, all in excess fill the mind. Fun and frolic have more takers than sense and logic. That is the way of the world. Mind your own business is a dictum with limited validity. Minding others' business also is necessary oftentimes in an orderly society. Any person from anywhere can talk to anybody anywhere, at any time and for any length of time, at little or no cost. And more, that is sell. Some people see godsend in everything. Good things okay. Why bad things? To teach a lesson or punish? Does not sound very nice. The law against bribe giving is misconceived as it provides best safeguard to bribe takers from cases being reported. Law is to be amended. Few can fight corruption when they are right through a job. All are forgotten once matter is over. Government officials with monopoly over some fields of activity hold public to ransom. Outsourced agencies will do better. Public memory is proverbially short. We see many criminals center a stage in media reports for months. We don't follow up. News stories take over. If you have a bright idea, go ahead. Don't discuss with friends or relatives. They usually throw a dash of cold water on ideas new. To discern wisdom in haphazard voting is the pastime and prerogative of journalists and political analysts. Customer Iselway's right. Voter is wise. This is custom-built nonsense. The electorate is moved by rhetoric, freebies, personal ambitions and enmities, caste considerations, etc. Nothing to do with nation's need. The apathy of the educated to elections is due to absence of weightage for literacy, not due to preoccupation with bread-earning activities. Thank you for reading.